This broadcast is for April 3, 2026, Japan time. Welcome to Samurai MLB Talk. Thank you very much for watching. This channel is a place where we explore the essence of humanity through the lens of baseball, through the way we watch the game, the spirit behind it, and the philosophy it reflects from a uniquely Japanese perspective. To our viewers in the English-speaking world, I truly hope you'll enjoy this dialogue about human nature as seen through the game of baseball. Your support means more than I can say. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Part 1, Future Stars of Japan, Kazuma Okamoto and Munetaka Murakami. According to an article from NTV News, Yusei Kikuchi suffered his first loss of the season. The title reads, Yusei Kikuchi takes first loss of the season, crumbles in the third, giving up 5 runs in 1 inning. On April 2, Japan time, the Angels faced off against the Cubs. Angels starter Yusei Kikuchi pitched 5 1/3 innings, throwing 91 pitches, allowing 6 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 5 runs. He was handed his first loss of the year. It is often said that Yusei Kikuchi's challenge as a starter lies in his performance from the first through the third innings. Today, he was caught by the Cubs lineup in that pivotal third inning. While the low temperature at the venue must have been difficult for both Yusei Kikuchi and the Angels fielders, the Cubs players were competing under the same conditions. I hope to see him stabilize his performance in the next game and secure a victory. Next, from Sports Hokkaido, Munetaka Murakami's consecutive game hit streak stops at 5. Munetaka Murakami of the White Sox started at first base, batting second in an away game against the Marlins. He went 0 for 3. He was removed from the game for defensive substitution in the 6th inning, ending his hitting streak that had continued since opening day. It was unfortunate that Murakami only had 3 plate appearances today before being subbed out early by the coaching staff for rest. However, given that the season is long, this was a wise decision by the management. We look forward to his performance in the next game. In an article by Baseball King, Blue Jays' Kazuma Okamoto extends hit streak to 6 games. The Toronto Blue Jays lost their 3-game home series against the Colorado Rockies. Kazuma Okamoto played the entire game, batting 4th and playing third base. He went 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Okamoto hit a single to left field in his first at-bat. Although it was his only hit of the day, he has now recorded a hit in 6 consecutive games, steadily proving his ability as a rising star. Both Kazuma Okamoto and Munetaka Murakami are doing a remarkable job in the extremely demanding environment of MLB, where they must produce results while adjusting to a new culture. The Blue Jays are scheduled to face the White Sox next, so the matchup between Kazuma Okamoto and Munetaka Murakami will surely draw significant attention. A battle between future Japanese sluggers. I am already excited. Part 2, Stop Bullying Roki Sasaki, a plea for understanding his true potential. An article from the Digest reports on American media opinions regarding Roki Sasaki's pitching and his post-game comments. The US media outlet Fansided presented a harsh view, and I will highlight a portion of it. It is difficult to view this performance as a foundation for future growth. While Sasaki showcased a new pitch, a cutter, and added a reliable strike zone option, his command is still far from a satisfactory level. Furthermore, there are concerns that this is eroding his confidence. They pointed to Sasaki's post-game comment, "To be honest, I had no confidence at all before the game. But I focused on what I could control." The media claimed, "This is something a pitcher should never say." While some may appreciate his honesty, it doesn't change the fact that a professional athlete must understand how to communicate their thoughts appropriately. At the very least, in this situation, he shouldn't be ashamed of lying. Sasaki has unintentionally raised major questions about whether he can withstand the pressure of being a major leaguer. Let me say one thing, the media has no authority to define how a baseball player should behave. It is merely one opinion, and Roki Sasaki has absolutely no need to follow such claims. The media outlets critical of him fail to realize why he said, "I had no confidence at all before the game." Let me tell you why. It is proof that he was under immense psychological strain because the media bullied him far too much over mere spring training results. Despite that, he went out and did what he could. He is still a developing pitcher in the context of MLB. However, the Dodgers have a development policy of letting a developing pitcher grow while appearing on a major league mound. Under this policy, he pitched desperately to deliver the performance the team required, even while feeling the pain of the media's backlash. Isn't that incredible? Shouldn't we be praising him? He suffered greatly because of the bashing. The result of that suffering was his statement, "I had no confidence at all before the game." One can judge a person's intellect by how they perceive things. To criticize Sasaki based on a single remark is shallow. One should think, what lies behind his words? Why would a player touted as a future MLB superstar say he lacked confidence? That is how a thoughtful person analyzes the situation. In this world, there are those who think deeply to grasp the essence of things, and there are those who believe they know everything based only on what they see and hear right in front of them. The latter will never understand the true meaning of another person's words. Sasaki is working tirelessly according to the Dodgers' development plan. He takes the mound and shows the best pitching he can offer right now. It is wonderful. During Shohei Ohtani's first 3 years of his 6-year tenure with the Angels, when he wasn't getting the desired results as a two-way player, a portion of the media criticized him just as they are doing to Sasaki now. They said the two-way endeavor is a waste of time and Shohei Ohtani is at a high school level. Perhaps they said those things back then thinking it was a joke. Shohei Ohtani's two-way path was not a waste of time. It became the ultimate form of baseball that reignited MLB's popularity. His level was not high school level. He achieved the historic 50 to 50 feet and is a player who excels in both pitching and hitting for the Angels and the Dodgers. The media's misperception of Shohei Ohtani's value was beyond belief. One would think they would reflect on and learn from their past mistakes, yet now they praise Ohtani while intensifying the bashing of Roki Sasaki, repeating the same pattern. It is thoughtless. They should learn more to understand the essence of the matter and Sasaki himself. Are you going to repeat the same mistake of misjudging a player's value with Roki Sasaki as you did with Shohei Ohtani? You won't have any excuses left. You must stop bullying Roki Sasaki. All that the people around a young star candidate can do is offer encouragement. The idea that a major leaguer should be this way is an outdated concept that doesn't apply to this era. Every player has a different face, different thoughts, and a different approach. Forcing a should be onto them kills individuality and diversity. The current Dodgers policy is to apply development methods suited to each individual. Some are forged in the minors, others, like Roki, are encouraged to grow by gaining experience in the majors. This is just like parenting. Every human is different, and there are appropriate ways to raise a child or develop a ball player. Isn't MLB aiming to expand its popularity in the Japanese market and eventually enter the European market as well? If so, we need to work on boosting MLB's popularity around the world. To achieve that, MLB needs many star players. Why is the media bullying Roki Sasaki, a candidate for such stardom? Is it for his sake? Or is it just to make money? Such actions do nothing positive for Sasaki or for MLB. If MLB becomes even more popular globally, it will undoubtedly benefit the media outlets that are currently criticizing him. If you are a media outlet covering MLB and truly wish for its popularity to grow, you should refrain from such bullying remarks towards star candidates. Be honest and send words of encouragement to the future stars of MLB. That is all the media and fans can do. Beyond that, the players will demonstrate their own strength. We have no choice but to believe in them and cheer them on. That is all I have to say on this. Roki, in your next game, stay true to yourself, believe in yourself, and take that mound. Part 3, Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers' offensive slump amid Yamamoto's strong performance. On April 2, Japan time, the Dodgers played the Guardians, with the Guardians winning 4-1. An article from Nikkei Sports focused on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yamamoto started for the Dodgers, aiming for his second win of the season, but he took the loss due to a lack of run support. He pitched 6 innings, throwing 87 pitches, allowing 4 hits and 2 runs. His maximum velocity was 96.4 miles per hour. Although he allowed base runners in every inning from the third onward, he showed grit and kept the game competitive. Yamamoto's pitching was impressive. He might not have been in peak condition, and he faced several jams, but pitching 6 innings while allowing only 2 runs is the mark of an ace. The problem lies with the Dodgers lineup. They have no energy. The scoring power is far too low. Shohei Ohtani seems to have slightly injured his right wrist. It is concerning, though it appears not to be serious. Looking at his batting, he seemed to be rushing his swings. While we cannot know exactly what is happening inside an athlete's body, any suspicion of injury is worrying. I pray he is safe and returns to his true form as soon as possible. The Dodgers' offense is suffering from an extreme lack of production. Sports Hockey reported the following. In the first 6 games, the batting averages for the top of the lineup Shohei Ohtani, Tucker, and Betts are .167, .174, and .136 respectively, none reaching the .200 mark. Freeman is at .208 and Smith is at .200, showing a struggle to find their rhythm. I feel that Shohei Ohtani and Smith might be experiencing fatigue from the WBC. Freeman seems uncharacteristically low on energy, though he did hit a home run in today's game. As for Betts, he has incorporated Yoshinobu Yamamoto's training methods since this camp, and I believe we must be patient while his physical adjustments take shape. I feel he will gradually improve. The real issue is Kyle Tucker. To be honest, with his current mechanics, the ball will not travel powerfully no matter how well he makes contact. If any of Tucker's friends are watching this video, please tell him. Try hitting like a tennis player. In Tucker's current swing, his body opens up extremely early. What does this mean? To put it simply, for a ball to travel far and powerfully, you must swing the bat and make contact in front of your body with both arms extended. But what is Tucker doing now? His body is facing forward toward the pitcher, and he is catching the ball with the bat directly to his side. With that swing, the ball will never carry, and powerful contact is impossible. Tucker should immediately try a tennis-style swing. Keep the lower body rotation to a minimum and use the upper body to swing. This will suppress the opening of the body and allow him to drive the ball back with strength. With his current swing, even if he hits it on the screws, the ball lacks power. Even when he thinks he's timed it perfectly and swings fully, the contact remains weak. Because he is in a slump, there are many things he can experiment with. Tucker's actual talent is immense. I strongly hope he experiments and rediscovers his true form so he can demonstrate that greatness once again. That is all for today. Thank you very much.